Okay, let's do a a reading for Pisces. Thank you for joining me. Hit the like button on the way in just for me showing up for you. So I rolled the dice I have here to find out which one I was going to do a reading on today, and it was I've never had this happen, but it went right in the middle. There was a sun, and it was Pisces. Okay, and it was also in line with Pisces. I started shuffling the cards, and I figured I better just start recording because cards kept coming out for you. So just based on what I'm seeing, there's 2 times I see the 8 of Blades. You're just in your head about something, probably because you need to make a decision. It looks like there's a Lover card here, which usually means there's a choice, now, so that you're trying to make. Okay, so there is a Knight of Cups behind you, a Knight, of Cups. So that would be, somebody wants to give you an offer or a date, or what have you. Then we got we got something going on here in the romance division, because your angel answer card flipped out as romance, and I'm going to reshuffle these, and we're going to do them right. I was clearing them and putting them back up from my last one. So yeah, it does have to do with the relationship. There is doubt. One-on-one is a true offering, okay? But you're despondent at the moment, okay? Because there's like a 10 of Wands. There's something like you're just too distracted. There's too much going on. You feel overwhelmed. And you just, it's like the last hour, okay? It's like it's time. The time is now, okay? It's like, see, here's the other 8 of Blades, okay? And look at, and it affects everybody around you, okay? Because look at, the child is crying, the dog is howling, and I was wondering why this parenting card came out. So you guys always get this. I don't know why, for different reasons, okay? But anyways, just realize that, the vibes that you carry, okay, are going to be vibes that other people feel around you. So, take that into consideration, okay? Be sure that nobody is, taking from you. You're not giving. They're not taking from you and taking from you and taking from you, and then, you're not getting anything in return. You're not getting enjoyment, okay? If you don't have enjoyment here, okay, then then there's nothing to doubt about, okay? There's, that's not following your heart's true desire, okay? Relationships, they got to be healthy. So whatever this despondent, energy is, this, whatever this grief is, or this, whatever this is, has to be under wraps, okay? Because it's affecting the children, okay? But you're on the brink of a rebirth, okay? I already knew that before I saw this, but yeah, you're really needing this self-love right now, okay? That was behind that card, and it's because, there's a little bit of lack, whether you know it or not, not being enough, okay? This flipped out for you when I was doing the cards as well. Okay, and that's the same card yesterday that Cancer got. So, y'all are part of the collective too, even though this is the collective for the Pisces. And so this is really the big theme for the Divine Feminine, which I also got for you. And this is how I know that you're also on the brink of, becoming more healthy and aligned, ready to just like surrender and be like, okay, how do I get to, my happiness, or how do I attract my person, or whatever? Because you got the Divine Feminine, okay, and you also got the High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So obviously, to me, that also is a indicator that, you know, you're going through these. You've gone through a lot of tough times. Obviously, I can see, you know, here. But in the midst of it, though, there is love. Okay, so if you make the right decision, okay, as Queen of Blades, you know, and know who to say no to and who to say yes to, then you know, the right person will come along. But you have to be patient. Okay, if they come in with a solid offer, or they have a solid offer, but maybe you're just like, you know, standoffish or too independent, and you know, you're kind of like with your blades up, and you know, defensive, and you know, just dissatisfied. Okay, just like Cancer, looks like you're wanting some peace here. Okay, and it's not long before, you know, you meet up with your person. Okay, and you know, you'll be able to fight anything together, you know. So being enough, I want to read it. It says, the innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change, no need to grow, more deserving you. Yes, you are loved. Okay. All right, we need to learn as people to get our love from source, from God, okay, from within, loving ourselves, whether other people do or other people don't. Okay, if they don't see the good that we do, or they don't see, you know, the goodness in us, then, you know, well, that's always their opinion that everybody's entitled to. Okay, but true love is and self-love are here. Must have not put these up last night, but hey, they can't be random. Okay, thought I picked up all the cards. So yeah, last night Cancer's was also about self-love. It wasn't about, you know, mostly a romance and a relationship. You know, this is closer to getting towards that relationship, but they were more like, just work on yourself and nothing else, no romance, just, you know. So you are also being you know, told, you know, just all your attention, all your time, all your every thought needs to go into yourself, and how can you better your life and yourself and be happy, and go and do the things that make you happy. Okay, don't be all despondent and you know, all up in your head. You know, you have to learn to come from the heart space, you know, not from always, you know, a place from the headspace, because that can sometimes, you know, bring out some thoughts, you know, without the heart space that could be inaccurate. And that's, you know, when people start throwing around words, or you know, people start getting hurt. Okay, so it says, true love, your wholeness and safety lies within. See, I told you, not from a partner. I just said that exactly, and I've never read this card. Let's see. But this sovereignty actually leads you to the deepest intimacy, for you to stop using others. Okay, you don't need anybody just because you're lonely and want somebody there, or you know, or whatever reason that's, you know, other than true love. Okay, so it says, let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love. So I wish that for you as well. Okay, that looks like before that happens, there's going to need to be some forgiveness, okay, in whatever situation you're in. So I'll pull the tarot in a minute and we'll see that. But they really want you to find a relationship that you can enjoy. Okay, it says enjoyment, striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. Okay, it shouldn't be like striving and pushing to make this work, and I just make it trying so hard to make it work, and nothing I ever do makes, you know, it work or whatever. You know, the more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy life, dear Lord. So let things just like flow naturally, instead of, you know, constantly being on edge or having to be micromanaging or, you know, judging or like jumping to conclusions, and just focus on yourself, okay? Let's see. Offerings all to divine doesn't mean negativity never arise, but you can stay free from this prison of doubt, okay? I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. So doubt doesn't feel good, you know, that's not a good feeling to have all day, you know, so maybe that's why you got that 8 of Swords a couple times. So it's just telling you to, if you want to get free of that feeling and that burden and that despondency, that you can, but you have to believe and you have to surrender to divine. You have to let it down, whatever it is for you, okay? So I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. Forgiveness. Healing comes from acceptance. Help me, dear Lord, to fully accept what is, knowing that this alone will open me to the new, okay? So if you're going to be, you know, Celtic here. If you're going to be not loyal, you're going to be like authentic, you know, be authentic to yourself, you know. So find the things that you like and you want to do and go after that, you know. Is there something you want to read, or is there something you want to study, or maybe you just need more, you know, information that is still hidden that you don't know yet, okay? But, well, you know, it will come to you soon, okay? I see an answer coming to you. You are a high priestess, but as a high priestess, you know, sometimes the information comes when we need it, okay? So it doesn't just come like if we ask for it. Spirit can bring us this information at perfect timing, you know, that you need to know. Oof, devil energy. Wow, okay. So right now you're in this devil energy here, and I feel very sorry for you because I feel some sadness, okay? And feels like you're going like the wrong way, okay? It feels like you are going down the opposite way of a one-way street. Look, he's on the wrong side of the road, and it looks like you know, just gambling, smoking, drinking. Someone is very obsessed with something, okay? And this is coping mechanisms I see. So your energy is that, and I feel very sad inside, okay? So that's why you need a lot of self-love. And the 8 of Coins here, it says is your block or your, what do they call it? Something you have to overcome. So just an obstacle, okay? So it looks like money may be an issue, okay? Or finding work, or just enjoyment of a job, you know, of what you do, okay? So let's see what else we have come out here. You do have people around you that love you, okay? 7 of Wands. So, you know, you're a very good person, and you do know how to persevere, and you just want to be heard and validated. It just seems like nobody is understanding you, okay, at the time, and that you're being attacked or bombarded or watched or accused of something, okay? And let's see, 9 of Blades is this one here where you're like anxiety stricken. She's over here with some medicine that spilled over, so she may be taking too much of that, you know, or somebody's parent, you know, could be a little sick. I don't know. There's a little thing around her neck, you know, like for the emergencies. There's a dog. So there's still some despondency, but this is at the 10th hour. See the 10 on the clock? So it's like, okay, well, I need to make I need to stand up for my rights. What do I want? And then stand up for that, okay? But there has to be a decision, obviously, okay? But below the High Priestess also was the guiding children. So they're really saying to pay some closer attention to the children, that children also have trauma, and so, you know, we need to work with them also, you know, not just ourselves, okay? Possibly some counseling and will help healing with the children. Use your skills. It says you are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So it's you they want, and it's you they need to help them reconcile whatever's going on within them, as well. And or it could be you and your inner child, okay? So there's just some things that, you know, you need to fix within you and your inner child here. But prosperity is like right behind you. So, but one thing you're going to have to do here, I see in the future, I saw not only for self-love, which is again here, but also for leadership. Okay, I was wondering why the leadership, but that's because it says start delegating. If you don't want to be despondent and overwhelmed and you know, then having to go, you know, to some kind of numbing effect to just deal with life, and you know, you feel like life's just a struggle, then, you know, start delegating some tasks, you know, to people that love you. Like I said, they're around you. And just the act of, like I said, forgiveness is going to help you, because you're going to have more energy and vitality. You know, it's not going to be sucked out of you, okay? You can have your own inner peace. Like, it doesn't come from the outside, okay? All right, so I feel like you're going to meet your true love. I feel like you're going to meet a past life type of a person. I think it's time to meet your partner, if you haven't already, okay? If you have, you're going through the rebirth, so that, you know, you guys can some kind of rebirth here. So you're both working on self-love right now, okay? So that would make sense, you know, if you were both working on the self-love, you know. And after you have that self-love, you know, you've taken control of your life, okay? But you need to take control of your life. Maybe, you know, with the Aries or your Emperor comes in, okay? So what else we got here? Yep, it was just on the bottom and then it came out. 7 of coins. So you're thinking too much, okay? Way too much. 7 of coins. Why are you so indecisive? Okay, it's time. It's time to make decisions. It's time, because you're maturing, okay? You're going through a spiritual growth, your soul evolution, you're ascending a little bit more. And, you know, you're learning to love yourself, as we all are in the collective, okay? It's not just you. But you can see she's just like thinking, and it's like, okay, well, where should I go? What should I do? How, you know, thinking about everything, budgeting, jobs, kids, the dogs, like trying to do it all by yourself, you know, so, Knight of Coins. This would be the one I told you that is coming towards you. So you got a Knight of Coins here. Okay, there's a cat there, and there's kids, and this boy here is very young. He's washing this car. It's a black car, if any of that matters. He's got like Converse red tennies on, and yeah, just let's see here. But yeah, I mean, it's a slow, I mean, I don't know how long it will, you know, how long it will be. 8 months, 8 years, who knows? But you will. You will. Ooh. Why are you in this energy? I don't understand it. Okay, 7 of Blades. You have like the 2 worst cards. three worst cards, because you had that Five of Blades earlier. This, you got the double energy and the Seven of Blades. Okay, so this is the energy you got to get out of. If you don't get out of this energy, you might as well forget every relationship that's ever going to happen. Hopefully you are going through an awakening, and I hope that when your person, you know, reaches that state that you need to be in as well, that you both are on the same, you know, page. Otherwise, I mean, it's just going to be conflict and chaos. So, I don't want conflict and chaos. I wish that despondent card would go away, but it's not. You're scared to be the fool again. Okay, I see this card here. The Fool is like hopes and dreams. It's like, I want a new start, you know, or, you know, I want, you know, to have it all, you know, there's this cute little hot man with muscles, and he's like doing construction work and painting and whatnot. So I think, I mean, you want us to have a new beginning, but I think this person is going to be a fool for you, you know, head over heels for you. And I don't know why this Ten of Wands is here, you know. And then you're getting a call, or you're waiting on a call, and then I guess you don't like the news you hear. Okay, so you're having a hard time making the decisions that are right for you, and you know it's time, and it's the devil energy that's around you, and you're so used to making these decisions that have to do with, you know, either you or them, you know, betrayal and manipulation and envy and thievery and anything negative that you can think of. Okay, I do not like these cards, not one bit. So please just give in to, around you, you have a Knight of Wands. Hold on, I didn't even see that one, I forgot. Okay, so Knight of Wands is reversed. So, you know, this is usually like a, you know, be careful with this energy that's around you. You know, you don't want just this player energy type of person around you, or just, you don't want to go off the handle and make, you know, decisions off the, you know, off the wall without like thinking and contemplating and praying and whatnot. I'm going to pull this off for the Knight of Wands, though, because I actually cannot think of something in your environment at the moment, because I'm getting tired, to be honest. But it says Knight of Wands. I'm almost done here. Hold on. I got to cut it short tonight, as I got to go to sleep. So there's somebody around you that has a lot of anger, very much in their ego. And so that's what you got to deal with. Okay, so, you know, this, you got the same energy as they are, and, you know, I don't know if you want them to, you know, become something that they're not going to, you know, but you want a new beginning. That I do see that. So there's a decision to make. You're used to being like around a lot of negative energy, so you just need some quiet time. Don't worry about the gossip and what people say. Eight of Wands. Okay, so you're going to get some quick communication. Yeah, maybe like 8 months. Anyways, could be less, of course. You could be moving. There might be selling of a house, buying of a house. Okay. You might run into some good luck. Get an offer for a job or increase. Okay. Yeah, something about buying a house. Okay. Or wanting a house. The Magician, so you're like, okay, I gotta do that leadership thing where I adult and I change my life by this self-love, and I go through face all my fears, you know, that shows through the moon in a water sign card too, you know. Face all your fears, you know. Face the music. It's time to face the music, okay? All right, time to get grounded in reality and get out of fantasy land. Out of fantasy land, okay? 8 of Cups. So there's just disorder and chaos, okay? It just doesn't look like you're interested anymore in something, okay? You're just not interested anymore in that. You're like becoming self-sufficient, independent, you know, High Priestess, right? Divine Feminine, you know, integrating the ego, integrating Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. And you're like, you know what? I got to get away from all that because I need this. There's that card. You want peace. That was just like Cancer last night. Okay, so you need zen and relaxation and feeling like effortlessly, not like, you know, giving. You're working, and, you know, people around you are always betraying you, or, you know, there's always so much gossip or chaos, or, you know, just like, I feel like, don't. So I think that you need to go to somebody that you can speak to for help, to get some counsel, okay? They have good counsel for you. It could be a leader from the church. It could be a father figure or a father, a teacher, or just somebody you esteem, okay, that has the information for you that you need, okay? And this could indicate, you know, future marriage, okay? Your future marriage, I feel like I said, is coming soon. So it's not far off. You just got to do some more of the work, because, you know, in order for you to be with your person, I mean, you have to be able to give to them the best version of you, you know, and if they can't give the best version of them to you, then what's the point if someone's gonna give less and the other one's gonna give, you know, more, because, you know, the other person is not on the same level, you know, with regards to whatever emotional stability, or just, I mean, finances for me is not a big deal, but it's more like the social skills, or, you know, sometimes, you know, being like physically fit, you know, sometimes people like to go to the gym together, or, you know, like you just want to be with someone like that, like someone like that likes whatever you like, okay? So, you know, it looks like you're going about your days, okay? You've already decided on what direction you're going to take now. I see you a little bit more happier. You may be traveling, okay? You're feeling more free, or you need to set you're free, or you're free, or you're waiting for something, okay? You're waiting there for a lover. 5 of Wands. So some fighting could be going on, some kind of fighting, or you trying to plan, or, you know, plan something out, you know, how to make something happen, okay? So, yeah, it looks like, you know, just like everybody else, you just want to be happy, but, you know, we're at a time right now where, you know, we're still, you know, healing from previous relationships, and then comes the marriage or the proposal or the, you know, whatever. Okay. Yeah. So the Chariot will take you forward with a lover. Okay. Something that'll last a lifetime. Okay. And yeah, I just see you becoming more mature here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, so you're looking at a whole new life. Okay, let's say that you're strong and you have a lot of strength. Okay, so pick yourself up. You know, pick up your family, make your plans, plot your course, you know, and get away from the riffraff. And, you know, lover boy could come around that you could start something new with, if that's, you know, what you're looking to do, if you're single. So, this is what's going to happen. Yeah, and it's going to be successful. 6 of Wands, so that's good to know. It'll be that King of Cups, okay? It'll be a King of Cups, someone who's very emotionally available, you know, and someone who's caring and nurturing, something that you're not probably used to with all this thievery and manipulation and devil energy around you. So obviously you'll know the difference, okay? Just be careful for red flags. Queen of Wands, good. So, you know, you're feeling more lively, more vibrant, okay? Now that, you know, this person's in your life, and, you know, happy, and, you know, here's the picture of it. It's also a sign of Aries, the Aries card, rather. But, yeah, so someone in Aries could be involved in your life, but it feels more like you feel like this energy of this Aries Queen of Wands card, right? Yeah, so there's just some doubt and some overthinking and worrying, you know, some pain in the heart, right? And just needing to grieve, I think. Okay, needing to grieve something, let something go. All right, so that you can have a new start with somebody else. High Priestess. Okay, so you're gonna get the information you need, maybe delayed, you know, but not until you sit there and you think and you make the right decision and you do things right. Like you do the right thing for the right reason. Okay, that's the only way you're gonna get ahead in this lifetime. All right, so there's just some sadness and some grief. Could be over a person, could be over an animal. Okay, but don't let that get you down. Okay, too much. Okay, I know that you're gonna think about it. It's always gonna be saddening for you, but through higher attained knowledge of you know, the esoteric world and what happens to souls, you know, when they pass, you know, you may find some comfort in knowing that they live on. Okay, they live on. So yeah, so now you're in a whole different world. Everything is like the opposite than it was before. Okay, you made it through. You know, you were at the you're the nine of Wands. Okay, so it looks like you have one more lesson to learn before you get through this world, to this world card. I guess the world is is ending. It's ending the old phase of your life, okay? So what lessons do you need to learn? Ask yourself that, okay? I mean, this lady's happy and strong, even though there is a sense there that she may have some disabilities, but she's nothing lets her down or to stop her from doing what she should doing, what she wants to do, okay? So there's just some things you have to let go. You have to let them go. It's a tower, okay? Because if you don't, it's going to hurt later, that worse when you don't, okay? Because it's just going to come down, you know, on you by itself, okay? Those are major arcana, but it's not something really that we can prevent. So yeah, go ahead and start planning for that, letting go of whatever it is that's pulling in your heartstrings, that's making you sad and sad, and you know, and any other of those lower level frequencies, okay? As soon as you do, okay, and you surrender to God and just give all those things away, they don't matter anymore, then love can come into your life. Yeah, sure enough. All right, and she came out. Here you go. And then the Wheel of Fortune. That's great. Eating right, you know, smelling right, looking good, taking care of yourself. Yeah, I mean, we started this out with self-care. I mean, now she's the epitome here of, you know, the self-love, right? That's giving self-love, you know. Reading a book, doing things you like, eating good food that you know you enjoy, enjoyment, you know, 9 of coins, you know, living a life that you like, it makes your heart happy, okay? It says enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you are inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. Alright, and then lastly, we got here, let go of your ex, engagement, true love. Okay, in that order. So, there you go. There's your channeled message. So, if you can just let go of whoever this homie is, you're going to find true love. It's going to happen quicker. It's going to feel better because you dealt with it, you know, even though you didn't want to, or you did, you know, you were codependent or didn't want to let it go, or you know, whatever the reason was, okay? That's keeping you from succeeding where you're at, okay? So do the do that you know you need to do so you can have it all. That's what I like to say in my channel. You can have it all. So we just have to do the work, you know, and God's Spirit does, you know, they meet us halfway, okay? But we gotta make the right decisions that are good for us and learn the lessons, okay? Whoever's coming in is worth waiting for. It's in divine timing, okay? It's at work in your love life. So things are looking really good for your future, but get it together in your now, okay? Children, okay, your love life is being affected by children. That's the second time that we see that there, okay? So, and there's dogs involved here. So you may have children, they may have children, or both. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. So at some point you may be getting married and going on a retreat. They're all, you know, dressed up like in the wedding, or you're married now and you're with your person at the time, just going through some hard times, you know, of self-love and trying to get on the same page so you can, you know, move forward and get past like contention that's you're feeling in your marriage if you are married. If you can get on the same page, then I feel like you could, you know, ascend and move forward, okay? If not, I would go with the new love that's coming. All right, so it says retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. You know, bond, get to know each other, right? and really be able to connect with somebody, maybe even for the first time, okay? Soulmate, well, everyone's a soulmate, but still, they are your soulmate, like they're your person. It says, yes, this is your soulmate. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, so something to do with your parents, okay? That second time we see forgiveness. Second time we see release your ex. So that ex energy is killing you, right? And you like about that. But yeah, just like I said, getting to know each other, engagement, calling your soulmate. I told you, past life, wedding, like I told you. Soulmate again, double confirmation, express your love, and true love. Bam. That's all you need. Man, it started off horrible, didn't it? With the devil energy. Ended up really good. Well, duh, it was about romance, but you know, this is only like something that if you do the things that you're supposed to do that lead you to that place, okay? Because it's all, you know, not set in stone, and it's depending upon the actions that you take and to get to this place. You know, like if you can't let go of your the energy of an ex, then you can't move forward, okay? If you can't forgive somebody for something, then you can't move forward, okay? There may be like 3 or 4 or 5, I don't know how many obstacles that need to overcome. This just says devil energy. I mean, I could go into it if you need to, if you want a personal read, if you want me to do an extended, but it's basically feels like an all-encompassing, you know, and it feels very deep, you know, rooted. So you've got to get to work, okay, because it's a lot to deal with, okay, but you can do it, okay, you can do it, I believe in you. All right, so like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next. Thank you.